Right, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, but today we are absolutely excited. Onimusha Way of the Sword overview trailer just dropped. Yes, I'm a little bit late, but Capcom, it's clear, after the release of Resident Evil Requiem, it's doing well with the critics. I'm sure they'll announce sales soon. But Capcom, as I said a few months ago, I said Capcom is not playing this year. I don't know what they're going to do with Street Fighter 6, but the fact that they have Resident Evil out and they're already pushing Onimusha, I hope they do way more marketing. I'm more interested in Onimusha than I am in Resident Evil. This is the final trailer reaction I'm going to do before the game comes out. That's the game I'm excited for. I've not played Onimusha since freaking Demon Siege, which would have been 2005, 4. But my favorite, obviously, is Onimusha 2. Samurai's Destiny, Golgan Dantes, all those guys. So, guys, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know if you're excited. Let's watch this together. Let's go.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword. Capcom proudly presents the latest all-new entry to the Onimusha Swordplay action series.
Isn't traditionally a swordplay action series? I mean, the original games were more like the classic Resident Evil games. So, actually, it's this game that becomes swordplay. It's this game that is actually swordplay. So, but let's see. Because, I mean, you had the wind sword, fire sword, earth sword, lightning sword, Raijin. So this is the game that actually goes more towards swordplay than any other game.
Get ready for a soul-shaking swordplay action adventure in the Onimusha series, signature dark fantasy style. Onimusha Way of the Sword is set in 17th century Edo period Kyoto.
Honestly, even though obviously it looks way better, but I don't know why these environments seem so familiar to me. These look like some spots in the original Onimusha and Demon Siege, honestly. No, not Demon Siege, sorry. Samurai's Destiny.
Fight your way through iconic locales, such as Kiyomizu-dera Temple. The protagonist, a lone samurai, Miyamoto Musashi.
Let's see your best tonight!
You know, it's crazy. Even his teeth are crooked. Watch this.
Lone samurai, Miyamoto...
Look! His teeth are slightly crooked. Man, It's crazy for me to notice such a detail because my teeth are similar, but I love that. That little bit of detail shows you how much these guys care, honestly.
Musashi.
Let's see your best tonight!
Musashi set out on his...
But the British accent is kind of throwing me off. Yeah, it's a little bit off. I wonder who the actor is, but yeah. I would like the Japanese, I think. The British accent is funny. I think the other bad guys' voices were much better than him, just to be fair.
Journey with a simple goal. Master the sword and stand peerless above all swordsmen. But the Genma had other plans. Musashi is struck down, but finds himself revived with an Oni gauntlet on his arm.
So it's the same story, isn't it? You're trying to pursue a particular goal and you get struck down by Oni, or you get struck down by the Genma, you get resurrected by the Oni, you get the gauntlet, and then you have all these powers. It's so strange. Like, I mean, I don't want to jinx anything, but Souls-like games are also games where you die and then you get resurrected for some reason. Like, it's always that way, and it's becoming a little bit boring. But it turns out that Capcom actually pioneered that method of dying first, then awakening with the powers.
Now, Musashi has a new goal. Rise up against the monstrous Genma ravaging the land. And carve himself a new fate. But his path is not a lonesome one. A vibrant cast of allies awaits.
Musashi!
And his old rival, Sasaki Ganyu, stands firmly in his way. With blade in hand and fate in the balance, will Musashi's bloody battles against formidable foes deliver...
Yeah, that particular Genma was the one who killed Samanosuke in the first game. That Genma just now.
Balance. Will Musashi's bloody battles...
This was the Genma that killed Samanosuke all those years later.
Against formidable foes deliver him hope or despair. Kyoto's history is abound with many strange tales and unsettling mysteries. And you can experience strands of these hidden legends woven throughout the story. Feel Feel the ring of steel on steel. Feel the ring of steel.
Now, you saw that. I went back for a reason. Watch this. Very slowly. Let's watch it very slowly together. Where is it? How do you slow it down? Okay. So here, the ground breaks, right? It breaks, but watch the ground here.
Feel the ring.
It's going to fade away. It's going to fade away. The fact that it fades away is what made me stop. I don't like that. I do not like the ground fading away. I've always said this, and I preach this every single time, and I'll continue to say it until it happens. You need to make your environment a character. Just as the character you're playing the game as is affected by the enemies and the environment too needs to be affected by the activities of the character. So, when Ganryu smashes the ground and the floorboards break, they should stay broken. They shouldn't just miraculously get mended. This is not Tekken. This is not a fighting game. This is an adventure game. The environment should be part of the game. It should be part of the characters, part of the story you're telling. Let the audience, let the background also feel the effect of what is happening. It gives everything way more weight. So if, for example, the ground breaks and what's his name? Musashi does something maybe even stronger, the ground should break more. And if Ganryu counters something even stronger, then the whole place should break. And you should have that dynamism. You should be able to account for these things. I understand that it's a stage and they're fighting on the stage and it's not good for the stage to break, but I just think that games need to evolve. They need to bring the environment in. I don't like the fact that you do these attacks and then the floorboards somehow miraculously heal themselves. I don't like it. It's like we're still stuck in the PS2 era. No, let's take games forward.
Of steel on steel, intense
But I love the individuality of the sword. The sword is different from the man, and you can feel the hitboxes. Everything physically works well.
Reduce enemies to pieces with a devastating Issei. Parry and deflect attacks with well-timed blows to turn the tide of battle in your favor. And, of course,
Yeah, they're going to call this a parry simulator. Oh my god. Parry simulator, crazy.
absorb souls with the Oni Gauntlet to recover health or ready powerful abilities. Moving from one bloody and desperate battle to the next, Musashi searches for his reason to fight. What answers will he find at the end of his blade? Miyamoto Musashi walks the perilous path of the Onimusha. And on it, a new legend will be forged.
Interesting. Wait, I thought it was supposed to be March. What the hell is going on? I thought it was supposed to be March. Yeah, Warlords Samurai. Why didn't they release Demon Siege? Would it be licensing issues? Could it be? Yeah, Samurai's Destiny is, I think, a much better game than Warlords, for sure. For sure. Alright. So, that's that. Leave a like, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.